Hey guys, I have been using the Evenskyn Lumo and Venus for 6 weeks now, and I'm so excited to talk to you today about my results. Welcome to the Skin Code by Cody, where I talk about all things skincare, at-home beauty devices, as well as professional in-clinic treatments. If that's something you're interested in, I would love for you to support my channel by liking this video, commenting below, and subscribing. If you do follow me on social media, so either on Instagram or Facebook at the Skin Code by Cody, you've probably seen a few videos, just very short videos that I've already made using these devices just to show you guys up front. So I will say I have received quite a few questions about this. So I think there's a lot of interest in the market, and a lot of people seem to be asking about these two devices. So I thought I would put this video together just to help you know a little bit more about the devices, what they do, the technology. I'll show you my before and after photos, so then you can make the decision if this is the right device for you. The first thing I wanted to do is show you what the device looks like. So this is the Evenskyn Lumo. So I'll just hold that up a little bit closer. You can see a lot of the settings and things like that are all here. One thing that you obviously can't see through the screen, this device is very heavy, like it's very solid, feels like it has been built very well and manufactured to a high standard. When I first saw a photo of this device, I wasn't extremely impressed. I just kind of looked at it and thought, oh, you know, I've seen 50 other of these devices around, and I've actually tried quite a few of the other devices, but this one is absolutely nothing like the other devices that I've seen that do have a similar appearance. So I'll talk you through some of the technology and you know how this device is quite different. So whilst the Lumo device is for the face and neck, the Venus device is obviously much smaller, a much more compact device. This is for the under eye area and the upper eyelid area. So this is a very different device, but more for that delicate area around the eyes. In terms of price, as you guys know, I use a number of different devices. Honestly, I could have 50 devices here and I wouldn't really know, but I definitely have more than, 25, 30 devices, and I use some, obviously more than others, and I've paid anywhere, my most expensive device was about $4,000, so I'm willing to spend money on quality devices, and I definitely notice the difference when I spend money on a quality device, whereas when I try to get a bit of a deal or get something cheaper, I can usually feel the difference. As I said, this is a very high quality device. At the moment on the website, this is just over 770 Australian dollars. And the Venus device is around just under 220 Australian dollars. But I do have an affiliate code, so it's SAVE30, so capital SAVE30 will get you $30 off of the price of the Lumo device. So whether if you buy the Lumo device and the Venus device or just the Lumo, you will get that saving if you add that code in the shopping cart. Alright, so in terms of the technology for the Lumo device, so this uses radio frequency. So I've spoken about radio frequency in some of my other videos quite a bit. It essentially heats the skin to stimulate the production of elastin and collagen, which obviously helps to lift and tighten the skin. The next mode is the RF and ion mode. So this is ionic deep cleansing, so you can use that to really clear out your skin, any impurities or clogged pores. That will help really lift all of that out and give your skin a really deep clean. Okay, so the next mode, I have to read the name off my phone. So this is ENI and RF, and ENI stands for electric nutrient iontophoresis. I've probably said that the wrong way, but basically that is essentially helps to push the nutrients that are found in our skincare deeper into the skin. So if you're using like a really like a water-based serum, then that's a great setting to use to really push that product deeper into our skin. Alright, so my favorite setting on this device is the EMS and RF mode. So EMS is electric muscle stimulation. So this is the setting, this is the real, I guess, the most powerful mode that the device has to offer. So this is the one that you use, and it uses that EMS in conjunction with RF. So those two really work together to help strengthen the muscles that sit under the skin and hold our face in place, whilst the radio frequency is really there, as I mentioned before, to stimulate the production of elastin and collagen, which really are the building blocks that sit below our skin and help our skin look and act in a youthful way. And the last setting on this device is a cooling mode. So very self-explanatory. Basically the head here really cools down so that if you have maybe had some other sort of treatment done, or if your face is a little bit red and you're wanting to really calm that skin and close your pores, then you know that mode is really good to really help calm that skin down. So today in my demo, I'm really going to be focusing on the E&I mode and the EMS mode. So they are, I guess, the two modes that are unique to this device that I don't have. Oh, do you know what? I probably do have those in another device, but nothing like this device. So I'm really, really happy with this. So they're the two modes that I'm going to be talking about most. So I'm going to start with the E&I and RF mode. So that, again, that is the mode that really helps to push the nutrients found in our skincare and our serums deeper into the skin. So for the purpose of the video today and showing you that, I'm actually going to have glycerine on my face. And that's because I do like to use glycerine for the EMS treatment, which I'll be doing immediately after, but that is a personal preference. So if you like, you know, a particular serum, you can do that and then you can go straight into using EMS afterwards. But for me personally, I really like using glycerine with the EMS mode. So my face is clean and dry. It is a little oily because I'm in Australia and we're in the middle of our summer here, so it is very, very warm. But I'm using glycerine, so I have some glycerine on my face, and then I do hang on to some water just to help keep the area really wet so that it, the device glides easily across the skin. So the device is really easy to use. So I've just held down the OK button to turn it on. I go down to E&I and photon mode. Now on this mode, I will leave it on level 2. There are 5 power levels in total, but 2 is sufficient for me. So you can see the red light. This also uses red light therapy. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It does make a bit of a sound. But I just glide this across my face. And I do a combination of linear motions where I go straight across and circular motions. So it's really up to your preference, and that will vary from area to area. It's just important to keep the device moving. Now this is a very quick treatment. I only do this for about 5 minutes total across my face and neck. So all I'll say about the neck is I do tend to avoid the thyroid area, but I do go under my chin down here, certainly under my jawline, and even down the sides of my neck here. And again, up to you if you prefer circular motions or more sweeping linear motions. Now this does tingle a little bit, but I certainly don't find it painful or uncomfortable. It just is quite, you feel some vibration as you glide it across your face, but it's quite a relaxing treatment. Okay, so I'm now going to go to the EMS and photon mode. I do apologize, I think before I said EMS and RF and ENI and RF, but they actually use the photon mode. So EMS and photon is where I am now. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is the more powerful treatment the device has to offer. So I tend to look, I've used it up to, I think, a level 3, but for the demo, I'm just going to leave it on to a 2. But again, you just set those settings. As I mentioned earlier, it's very simple. Then press OK to start. You'll see the red light is on. And again, just glide it across your face. Now, depending on the serum that you're using, or if you choose to use a water-based gel, or something that helps it glide, you will feel a different amount of muscle contraction in the skin. Now, this can be a little bit uncomfortable. Again, I wouldn't describe it as painful, you know, and you can go under your chin here. This whole treatment, face and neck, I spend around 10 minutes doing, and I just go up just around that orbital bone that sits around the eye. You may find sometimes muscles may twitch a little bit. That's totally okay. Obviously, if it gets to the point where it's painful, you want to stop. But for me, it's quite comfortable. And so, I mentioned that it's about 10 minutes. So again, just go in circular motions or linear motions and just keep the device moving. I'm not going to lie, with home devices, I do typically get them, and no matter what the instructions say, I usually go to the highest setting and, just hit my skin really hard. But saying that, with this device, I do strongly recommend, until you're very comfortable with the device and you've used it a little bit, to definitely start on level 1, try it with a few different products to see which one works. And then if you find you then need, you can add some more power, absolutely go for it. But please just go up, gradually. Now these two, the ENI and the EMS treatments I've been doing, look, it's varied. I wish I could say it was 100% consistent, but it was around once to twice a week for the 6 weeks, because I really wanted to see the results. So I will also show you my before and after pictures now. So look, it's very tricky. Before and after pictures, if you do watch my videos, you'll know that I don't usually post before and after pictures. A number of reasons. It is next to impossible to get two of the same type of photo in the exact same lighting to show the results. And in addition to that, I do tend to take quite good care of my skin. So whereas someone who hasn't taken care of their skin for a while, or they're showing more signs of aging, then obviously if out of nowhere they just use a device as powerful as this one, obviously that's going to give them very significant results. But I do urge you to head over to the Evenskyn website. They've got a bunch of before and after photos on there where you can have a look at. But for me, in the photos, do I see a difference? Probably not really, but definitely directly after using the device, even after the first time, I definitely noticed quite a bit of tightness on my jawline, kind of from the corners of my mouth out to my kind of ears, and a little bit tighter even through the tops of the cheeks here. I really noticed they were quite, it feels quite firm. So the skin's really doing quite well in those areas. So yeah, obviously I really, really like this device. I've seen the results myself, so I'll definitely continue to use it. But again, like any device, it does take a time commitment. No device is going to work from your bathroom drawer. So as long as you are using it regularly, following the instructions, using the right products, I'm sure you will definitely see results. Alright, so now the Venus device. So with this particular device, you can use an eye gel or an eye cream. Again, water-based, I would always recommend. So this device uses a combination of red and blue light therapy, sonic massage or sonic vibration, as well as ion import. So again, to really help push those ingredients deep into the skin. The device is very easy to use. You hold down the power button. You can see the light is red, probably just. If I press it again, it goes blue. So I'll leave it on red and you just glide it. You might be able to hear the vibration. I just glide that very, very slowly. I do about 7 under and 7 over. I won't make you guys watch me do that much though. And then, so I do that on both sides, and then I switch to the blue light, and then I do it again. And if there's an area that you really want to focus on, you can hold that in place. So with the Venus device, I did use it anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week over the 6-week period. And what I did notice is that some of the kind of in that under eye, like the corner of the under eye area where you might find that you've got some very, very fine lines or crepey skin there, I did notice the texture did improve there, as well as a little bit on my upper eyelid. I noticed that texture also improved. So I was really happy with those results. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that video useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below or reach out to me at The Skin Code by Cody on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. But again, if you do decide you'd like to buy the device, feel free to use my affiliate code SAVE30, so SAVE30, and you'll get $30 off the purchase price of the Lumo. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas break over the next few weeks, and I will see you all soon.